Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Glynn County Stadium in Brunswick, Georgia, for tonight's ball game between the homestand Glynn Academy Red Terrors and the visiting Richmond Hill Wildcats. I'm Robbie Ross, along with Jermaine Johnston, and here we are for Glynn Academy's home opener terrain. A struggle last week, a little bit on the road at Wayne County, but got the win 16-10. Glynn Academy looking excited to be here at home between the bricks.
Always good to play at home, and I know to be able to play in front of their peers and just be able to come out and show what it is that they do have. Last week they were on the road, just up the road there in Jessup, was able to pull out with that win. I know just like and Hidalgo, the way that he does it, like he always say, we got a long way to go, and he understands it's early on in the season, but here's a great time to be able to showcase even some of your homegrown talent right here in front of your community. So I'm looking forward to it myself.
Good crowd on hand, still filing in. These teams, no strangers to one another. They were in the same region from 2015 to 2021 in 5A, or 6A, back in 6A when there were 7 classifications. Glynn Academy leads this series all-time 7-5. First meeting back in 2010, a Glynn win 29-10. And the last time these two teams met was in 2021 up at Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill won it 14-7. The last time these two teams met here Glynn Academy won 7-5
Yeah.
in 2020 when the quarterback who went on to Louisville hurdled a player down at the 25-yard line for the only touchdown of the game.
I mean, hard-fought battles throughout the years, man. And I think even last year I was looking at the scrimmage. They started off the year with the scrimmage, and to me, it was a game-like environment. I mean, it was both the communities, neighboring community. Richmond Hill is not that far away from here, so they travel well. And as you see, like you said, they're still fouling in right now. So I don't think that we're going to get nothing less than our money's worth tonight.
Glynn Academy 1-0 on the year. Richmond Hill. This is their season opener. They scrimmaged all the way back on August the 2nd against Jenkins out of Savannah. I was talking to Coach Matt Lazant pregame down on the field, and he's not really sure, as you see the Terrors take the field there, he's not really sure how long it's going to take his Wildcats to adjust to game speed, as it's been 3 weeks now since they played their scrimmage.
Well, I'll tell you, the one thing for sure, I know that they're hungry. They're tired of hitting each other. Even if it's been a long time since the scrimmage, they still had to just put on the pass and thud up against each other, but now they're ready to hit somebody else. So that's where Glynn Academy has to be ready, because these guys are going to come out and they're going to show enough try to unleash all of that on them. So they're going to have to be ready, but I know that these Wildcats are itching. This is the second week in a row we've had some Wildcats here.
Right.
The other Wildcats left here with a victory, and I'm sure that these Terrors are trying to keep the Wildcats across the field from them from leaving with a victory as well.
Richmond Hill plays in that very tough Region 1 6A. Their region consists of Tift, Camden, who you saw last week, Valdosta, Lowndes, and Colquitt, the SEC West of high school football in the state of Georgia.
It's tough. That's why it's good to get games like this early on in the season, where at least you can be able to test your own mettle coming into an environment like this for Richmond Hill, because they have a gauntlet that they're going to run through. So you need to go ahead and be battle tested. And hopefully these gentlemen here, both sides, I'm looking for a good, clean game. I know that there's a lot of excitement. And as a season opener on the road, I know that they want to show that they belong in the conversation when it comes down to Southeast Georgia's best, or even Georgia's best.
Richmond Hill last year 5-6 on the year, lost in the first round of the playoffs to Grayson. They have made the playoffs 7 of the last 8 years, semifinalists in 2019, and that was the same year they won the region that included Glynn and Brunswick. And we are getting set for football. Richmond Hill in their home jersey, or their road white jerseys with black trim, black numbers trimmed in yellow, black pants, kicking off. Back deep to receive for Glynn Academy is number 4, and also calling for it is number 8. But we have a fair catch was called by number 3, Zion Gervais, before Tyree Chisholm caught the kickoff. So that fair catch kind of nullifies everything, even though number 8 caught it and number 3 fair caught it. But made the signal, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, they're so excited that he forgot that he called a fair catch. He started taking a couple of steps towards the end zone. So these guys are excited. Glynn's lining up. Let's see what they're going to do.
At the quarterback position for Glynn Academy is Jaden Ellis. He's a senior. He's got Greg Peacock in the backfield with him, scored 2 touchdowns last week. He is to the left of him in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line for Glynn Academy. There goes Jaden Ellis to the left side, and he's going to get across the 30 to about the 32-yard line, so a good gain of 3 on 1st down.
Yeah, they kind of line up there. Of course, stacked those that had trips on the right side there and just went on and took around the left edge. Of course, you got to watch out for Jaden's feet. And he has a sizable back there, too, who, if he could pitch it off to him, these guys can sure enough lean forward and be able to just ground and pound.
Richmond Hill led in tackles last year by linebacker Gabe Ballman, 114 tackles. He wears number 21. Shotgun formation on 2nd down. Ellis going to back the pass, and it breaks down. He's going to run. 35. We got a flag comes in, and there is Gabe Ballman, who I mentioned a moment ago. Late flag came all the way back from the back judge, so we'll see what that is.
Yeah, in that area there, man, could be some holding, maybe tugging on some laundry there, as Dayton had to go ahead and check down and start moving with his feet there. So things like that are going to happen when you give this kid time, because now these receivers get to create their own routes and just throw their hands up. So I know that these DBs for Richmond Hill are trying to avoid letting these guys out of their sight and keeping them from getting behind them.
Defensive holding the call, so be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. First down, 10 yards to go at the 44-yard line for Glynn Academy on this opening possession. Early on, 11-11 to go, first quarter. Ellis takes the snap, rolls to his right, pitches out to Gervasis, and he fumbles out of bounds, but brought down out of bounds by DJ Porter, Tyree Chisholm on the pitch that was. So you see a little option play out of the shotgun, and that's what Rocky likes to do down there.
Yeah, he was trying to get that edge there, but I know that it's not raining right now, and we may see a little bit more precipitation throughout the night. But they're going to have to, both teams are going to have to take care of that ball because this ground is still a little slick. You're on this turf, and so I know that between the snap and the quarterback and center exchange, got to be ready for the ball.
78 degrees at kickoff time, but it's real sticky and humid as the rain moved out of here about 7:10. Deep downfield throw is going to be underthrown as coming back with the football was Greg Peacock. Could not make the play. On the coverage was Caleb Easterling. They're very fine cornerback. Caleb Easterling last year, 1 interception, 36 tackles. But now it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Do you like taking a shot there on 2nd and 9, or would you rather see taking a shot on like 2nd and 4 or less?
You know what? I say take a shot, man. I mean, you got them. They have to be watching out for Ellis's feet. But, you know, these guys right now, they're keeping up with those receivers. We're going to see.
Send the man in motion. That's Deuce Hidalgo. Now they're going to throw a little bubble screen intended for Sean Wallace, and it was too high. So now Glynn Academy going to have to punt it away. That play seemed disjointed from the start.
Yeah, it was. And then, of course, the high throw did not help it at all. It looked like just a long, toss sweep out there that they were trying to get one of their playmakers in space and let them go ahead and fight for those yards. But right now, no harm, no foul. For them, at least it didn't go the other way or it wasn't a lateral. So good job. At least being able to keep it from being bad play, horrible play.
Caleb Easterling back to receive the punt, stands at his own 21. Punt is away. It's a high spiraling kick, comes down to Easterling, and he falls as he makes the catch at the 23-yard line. So that's where Richmond Hill will take over on their first possession. 10:44 to go here in the first quarter, and we'll see Richmond Hill's offense led by their fantastic quarterback, Kurt Scott. He's a senior. Last year he was 79 of 136 for 899 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's also a threat to run, Jermaine. 79 carries, 473 yards, and 2 touchdowns from the quarterback spot.
I'm eager to see what this gentleman is going to bring to the table tonight. Senior leadership, great athlete.
Direct snap to Josh Troop, actually. No, that's Caleb Easterling. And Easterling gets down the sideline, and Easterling has nothing but green grass ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown, Richmond Hill. That's a 76-yard touchdown run to start the game for the Wildcats.
See, that's what a great athlete would do. All you do is give him just a little bit of space, a little bit of time. The blocking on that side there, I won't say that it was just absolutely stunning or great, but they did enough to be able to keep the guy out of his reach. And, of course, he did the rest. He was able to catch that edge there. You're not going to keep step and step with a guy like that.
Caleb Easterling taking the snap in the Wildcat position. No pun intended. They are the Wildcats, and he played the Wildcat spot, and he took it 76 yards. Once he was about the 45, there was no chance. No chance at all.
I mean, all they saw was the back of his jersey, and there was no hope of even catching him. But good athletes, you know, they will make you pay if you give them. If you don't, they could have actually had him in the backfield, but they let him get outside, contain.
Extra point coming. Kirk Scott on the hold, and it is a shank to the left side, no good. So 10:31 remaining in the first quarter. Richmond Hill leads at 6-0.
I would imagine that Richmond Hill didn't expect the first snap of the season to go like that.
No. That's pretty good percentage play right there.
Yeah, you couldn't write a script better than that, though. So if there's a good omen for them, if they're looking at things like that, then they're pretty excited. But let's see how the Terrors answer back here, see how they defend the home turf, and go ahead and respond and answer.
Earlier tonight, it was GA Little Cheer Camp Night, performance with music before the game. It's good to see the young cheerleaders being active before the game. It's always good to see the youth involved to get a taste of it, either be cheerleaders or rec football night. I know they'll have that later on in the year. to get the kids involved and keep them involved as they grow older. As a little pooch kick to the sidelines, going to land out of bounds. And so a flag will be on the play. It landed at the 30, and they'll move it up to the 35.
That was a great judgment there, of course, to be able to let that ball go. Of course, he could have did a fair caught that ball there, but I guess he saw the way the ball was going there and made the right decision. I know you were just talking about as far as great to see those young ladies out there. You know, the thing that some people don't realize that it's not just the young guys who are waiting to get on this field here one day when they get older. These cheerleaders, these aspiring cheerleaders want to do the same too. So it's always good to have them out.
Absolutely. First down, 10 yards to go at the 35 after the kick goes out of bounds. In motion, getting the handoff is Peacock. And Peacock gets about 4 yards to the 39, maybe 3 yards to the 38. Tackle for Richmond Hill by Aiden Grant. Be second down, 7 yards to go from the 38.
Yeah, you can look forward to the ball getting in his hands a good bit. If Glynn wants to have a chance, they're going to certainly have to get it inside of the playmaker's hands. And you have a highly touted recruit here in Peacock, and so they're going to give him every opportunity to shine tonight.
Deshaun Howard now, the running back next to Peacock, or next to Ellis. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it, looking for somewhere to go, and there is nowhere to go as wrapping him up is the linebacker Gabe Ballman, and he was hemmed up. Peacock came in motion again, kind of set that up on that last play on first down, and Jaden Ellis just really didn't have anywhere to go, as you'll see.
No, didn't have anywhere to go. They were expecting that little misdirection there to kind of get them to stutter step. But I think that he had an opportunity to pitch that ball there. I guess it would have had to been the perfect pitch, and it was just one-on-one out there on the outside. And I think you got an athlete like Deshaun Howard that can actually make that play.
Howard now lines up behind Ellis, who's in the shotgun. 3rd down and 8. Now a little reverse. Coming around the left side, and he's got some help. 45-40, 35-30, and he steps out of bounds. That's Glynn Academy's number 8, Tyree Chisholm, and that was a well-designed play right there.
Well-designed play. You can see it from first down. They were building this one here to go ahead and catch them off guard there and take a little speed and reverse field on them, and it was nothing but a lot of grass on that side, a lot of green, and they were able to capitalize on that and just, again, put the ball in your playmaker's hands and give them space. And great blocking on that, too.
Great block. He had 2 blockers out there leading the way. First down, 10 yards to go from the 30. 9:36 to go first quarter. Richmond Hill leads 6-0. Handoff to Howard. He puts his head down, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost the football in a scrum, but they're going to say the play was whistled dead prior to Richmond Hill's number 99 ripping the ball out.
Yeah, he kind of got to the hole there and got stopped and was trying to find a crease elsewhere. But what he's going to have to do is, of course, get his pad level a little bit lower, too. And just a big body back. I mean, he's over 200 pounds, man. I think that he can sort of take a couple of guys and put them on their backs, even some of the defensive linemen.
Peacock next to Ellis. Gives to Howard. Nope, fake to Howard. Now Ellis going to go right side, and he's going to be tracked down behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going backwards. That's never good. But he's coming the other way. And he's making moves, spinning, runs into his own man, and at the end of the day, he's going to lose a yard, I think. Nope, going to lose 4 yards, back to the 34.
Yeah, like you said, Robbie, it's never a good thing when you start running back like that. You have to be an exceptional player, and I'm not saying that Zayden is not. He's a phenomenal athlete, but even right there, some of the other guys, your own people, are not aware of what it is that you're doing, and that's one of the ones who impeded his process going up the field.
Yeah, Sean Wallace got in his way, and also not only other players don't know what you're doing, but that's when holds and crack back blocks and blocks in the back can come into play when you go misdirection. So now long 3rd down and 14 from the 34, and see what they have on this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap to Ellis. He's going to throw all by himself at the 8-yard line, going into the end zone for a touchdown is Sean Wallace. 34-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ellis to a wide-open Sean Wallace.
And he found a little area. I don't know if it's the shadows or something like that he was able to creep into, but nobody was anywhere around him. And good for him to secure that catch and certainly just walk on in the end zone.
34-yard touchdown pass. Ellis. And what do we got? Some flags here on the extra point try. Let's see what we got. Offsides on Richmond Hill.
Improvement called on the Wildcats.
They decline it. And so we'll kick it again. We'll try again from the 3. You know, kickers are kind of interesting type players, as you well know.
Yes.
They don't like to be closer. They don't like to be farther back. I want an extra point from the 3-yard line.
Exactly. So he's right now the task for him is to go ahead and put a little bit of separation between him and the Wildcats, and let's see what he does.
Kick is up and blocked. So after all that, we are tied at 6 apiece, 7 minutes, 57 seconds remaining. We'll come back with more of the first quarter here on Continental.
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
Caleb Easterling on the kickoff return all the way from the 2-yard line out to the 41. So we've had some fireworks here in the first 4 minutes and 13 seconds. As you see Caleb Easterling fielding that kickoff, and he goes to his sideline and had a wall of blockers and just kind of ran out of room, but tackled by Glynn Academy's Ben Beltran. So it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for Richmond Hill. Kirk Scott is in there this time. He goes under center with Josh Troop behind him as the running back. They hand it off to Troop. Troop puts his head down and gets close to the 45-yard line. Going to be at the 44, gain of 3. So it'll be second down, 7 yards to go.
That was a great job by Williams just to be able to break down, make sure he kept him in front of him. And, yeah, he got a couple of yards there, but this kid could have bounced it out to the outside, and it could have been at least a first down. So it was a good job on his part being able to keep the play in front of him.
Last year, Troop, 156 carries, 799 yards, 4 touchdowns for Richmond Hill. So a senior-laden backfield for the Wildcats, as now Scott's in the shotgun here on 2nd and 7. Throws it quick out over the head of the intended receiver, number 8, Andrew Matthews. And had a Glynn defender maybe been looking for the ball quickly, it fell right in between two Glynn players.
Yeah, the ball goes in the air. With great battles with great athletes, it's anybody's ball, but certainly anybody's ball when it gets tipped.
Third down and 7 yards to go, 7:04 left here in the first quarter in a 6-6 ball game. Scott in the shotgun for the Wildcats. Drops back, looking. Going to throw complete across the 50 to Nick Swain. Tackle for the Red Terrors by Jameer Williams. Going to be a first down for the Wildcats at the 47.
Yeah, great route. He was able to find a little spot there, did a little curl, and his guy was able to throw a good ball to him and move the sticks.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Wildcats. Trips to the left side. Troop is to the left and going to get the handoff. He gets across the 45, 40, keeps his legs churning up ahead to the 35-yard line. Another first down. Good hard run by Josh Troop. Tackle for the Red Tears by Zion Gervais.
I tell you, Troop, he looks like a pretty sizable back. Yak is certainly going to be what it is. Yards after contact, and as we saw right there, you're going to have to get your hands on him, wrap up, and then gang tackle if necessary.
Richmond Hill last year had Nick Bliss, 602 yards rushing, 540 yards receiving, 347 return yards, and 20 total touchdowns. So they're having to replace a large chunk of their offense as Glynn Academy jumps on the snap, and going to be a 5-year penalty. So it'll be 1st and 5 now from the 30.
Yeah, I got to watch the ball here. This is a team you don't want to give them, make the field a little bit shorter for them. And so you got to play disciplined ball.
So 1st down, 5 yards to go. 2 men to the left for Richmond Hill, top of your screen. Kirk Scott takes the snap, hands it off to Troop. He crosses the 30, wrapped up nicely by Glynn Academy's DJ Sanford. Also there was number 44 as well, Smith Whitehead. So a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 28.
Great job of pursuit there, making sure they didn't get outside of him. Make sure, again, got to wrap a guy like that up.
Scott under center now. Fakes the handoff to Troop, looking. Going to throw back across into double coverage, intercepted by Glynn Academy's Sean Wallace. Wallace, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line, steps out of bounds. Kirk Scott threw into double coverage, and Glynn Academy's Sean Wallace made him pay.
Listen, it seemed like on the other side you got Easterly. He's doing a lot on that side, and you've been hearing Wallace's name a lot. He has a touchdown now, has an interception, and they're playing ball.
Only one man in the route, so really Kirk Scott had nobody to throw to, and he had to throw it into double coverage. Great break on the ball by Sean Wallace as he was coming from the underside. Good coverage that time on the receiver by Irvin Rowe that allowed Wallace to come across and make that play.
I'm telling you, that ball, he saw it. He was tracking the quarterback's his targeting the whole time, and was just able to make a play.
So
Great
1st down, 10 yards to go for Glynn Academy. It's Ellis on the keeper. Crosses the 45, gets down to the 42-yard line. Nice 1st down run for Jaden Ellis.
Yeah, he saw that and was able to take it and certainly just turn upfield and do what great ball players do on that option. Read. You read that in, and he saw a gap, and he took it.
Got some dripping going on here with the air conditioning on us, I think. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Jaden Ellis. Pass, double pass, complete. 20, 15, tackled inside the 10-yard line. A double pass. T.Y. Chisholm to Deshaun Howard. How about that for some trickeration? Watch this. Just a little screen pass. And as he was getting hit, barely got out of the way. Be a 1st down for the Terrors inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
That was great creativity, but even better execution, because you saw that. He actually threw it. It was a lateral. It was not even mistakenly in front. And, they executed. Turf Monster got in the way, but they're down the field.
And got it away just in the nick of time. Ellis goes straight up the gut. Touchdown, Glynn Academy. Touchdown, Jaden Ellis. 8-yard touchdown run, and that puts the Terrors back on top 12-6.
I'll tell you, through 5 quarters of ball that I've watched over the past couple of weeks, it's been nothing but fireworks in the first going of the season here. So it's great. Again, these guys are competing out here. They're trading blows, and that's how you answer. That's how you make the most out of a turnover. And I'm sure that Glynn Academy defense appreciates that.
So we'll see about an extra point here, which has been an adventure for both teams on their scores. It has been an adventure. Special teams has been an adventure in this stadium the first 2 weeks of the season. Extra point is blocked again. So 2 Glynn touchdowns, 2 blocked extra points And with 4:14 to go in the first quarter, Glynn Academy leads 12-6. We'll be back on the Continental Sports Network.
TJ.
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
Welcome back. Kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. First down run by Troop. Gets 8, be second down, 2 yards to go. As you'll see here, Troop is just a hard runner, Jermaine.
Very hard runner, but watch this. Yards after contact. Bam, right there. Got it.
Kirk Scott in the shotgun. Troop next to him. Hands it to Troop. Gets the first down across the 30, 35. There's some more yards after contact, all the way down to the 39-yard line. So it's been all Josh Troop, 19 yards on 2 carries in this drive.
Yeah, Troop's on the mission here. He's trying to go ahead and close the gap here and make sure that his team, that they answer what the 2 consecutive scores by Glynn.
Tackled by Zion Gervais. Be first down, 10 yards to go at the 39-yard line. 3:17 on a turning clock here, first quarter. Clouds have given away to a pretty good-looking sunset above Glynn County Stadium tonight. Shotgun snap, hands off Troop. Troop crosses the 40, puts his head down. Actually, that's not Troop. That's number 10, Amari Miller. Big hit there. And a gain of, call it, 4 yards to the 44. It'd be 2nd and 6. Big hit there.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder, but one thing about it, you know, what, maybe one more yard that he got out of it, you can't be scared. You got to go in there no matter what the outcome is and not be afraid of contact.
Talking about the beautiful sunset, how many times, Jermaine, can you say a high school football game at Glynn County Stadium August 23rd at 78 degrees?
No, you can't say that much at all, man. I'm telling you, they don't call it the heat between the bricks for nothing.
But luckily, a pretty great night for football after a really rainy, nasty afternoon. And looks like Richmond Hill is going to call timeout. They are, as the game clock or the play clock was winding down.
Yeah,
2:18 to go first quarter. Glynn Academy on top, 12-6.
Yeah, I'm sure both coaches would love for it to stay this way here. And, of course, they can be able to play ball and not have to worry about as much, you know, as far as fumbles and all of that. So, but like I said, they have a great crowd out right here tonight and just a great night for football.
Some scores from around the area. West Nassau and Frederica tied 7-7. It's Brunswick leading Wayne 8-7 in the first quarter. Pierce and Coosa are tied 7-7. And Benedictine leading Buford up in Atlanta, 14-10.
Wow.
Also, Coffee leading Ware. What a battle that is tonight. Coffee leading Ware 7-3.
Wow, that Buford score is actually kind of getting to me because, you know, generally you got a power of the South here in Benedictine and, of course, Atlanta Metro power.
Yeah.
And typically Buford's always on the up end of those battles.
That's right. One other one looks like Charlton leading MCA early 6-0. We'll keep you up to date as the night rolls on. Second down and 6 yards to go. Handed off to Troop. Troop crosses the 45, 50. Dives ahead inside Glynn Academy territory to the 46-yard line. Be a first down for Richmond Hill. Tackle for Glynn Academy by Irvin Rowe. So Richmond Hill content to keep it on the ground after that interception in the previous series.
And smart of them is you run it until they stop it. And right now, Troop is actually, he's high hands and very good patience that he showed on that run there. Being able to make sure his blocking took care of their assignments.
Scott in the shotgun sends a man in motion. That's Colton Sanchez from right to left. Scott hands it off to Troop. Nope, Cott keeps it. 45, makes a move, and he lost his helmet as he went down. So we'll get to see the Richmond Hill backup quarterback for at least a play as Kirk Scott has to go out, but he gained to the 42, so call it a gain of 8 yards. Be second down and 2. Oh, no, second and 6. I was looking at the wrong thing. Gain of 4. Second down, 6 yards to go. Maybe a 5.5.
Yeah, great read on the quarterback's part. And, of course, he fooled even us up here. But good open field tackle as well.
So it looks like Troop and Easterling are in the backfield instead of a backup quarterback. So it'll be another Wildcat. Of course, Easterling scored on the first play of the game, and he's going to take his second snap to the end zone. So Caleb Easterling is 2 for 2 on Wildcat plays into the end zone. This one goes 42 yards.
I'll tell you, first off, to start off, that's a dangerous backfield with those two in the back there. But that hole couldn't be any bigger, man. He saw daylight and he just took off. I was looking on I think it was the first touchdown. Man, this kid has a motor like Percy Harvin. You just watch him, man. This guy can just go.
So we're at 12-12, and we're going to see if a kick can get off the ground and in the air. And looks like Richmond Hill might be changing some personnel. No, they're just going to bring it in, and we have a flag. So delay of game, I think, is going to be the call, and that'll back up the Richmond Hill kicker, Cannon Curla. And now looks like they're changing things up, may go for 2. Nope, they went, it was not delay of game. It was 12 men on the field for Glynn, so that puts it to the 1.5, and now Richmond Hill is going to go for 2.
Yeah, I think they like their chances being able to just punch it straight on in.
So Troop going to take the snap, it looks like, with 2 up backs in front of him. And he's going to go straight up the gut and going to be stopped short. No good. So we have yet to have an after-touchdown conversion with 4 touchdowns, and our score with 54 seconds to go is 12-12. Caleb Easterling with a 76-yard touchdown run out of the Wildcat, first play of the game, and now a 42-yard touchdown run when Kirk Scott had to come out of the game because he lost his helmet.
And I tell you, sometimes those things you're like, okay, we're going to see at least if the backup quarterback will at least make sure that no turnovers, anything like that. But again, they take the best athlete, give him the ball, and see what happens. And I know that the Wildcats thought that their chances of getting in the end zone, even there, just getting a little bit closer to be able to create some separation between the teams here. They were good, but hey, these guys, they actually came up, be able to lay the lumber to them and keep them from getting in that goal line.
24 points scored in this first quarter, so no lack of excitement at all.
It's high school football, Robbie. Don't always be excited.
Always. Week 1, week 2, week 10, doesn't matter. And another kick goes out of bounds. Obviously, Richmond Hill does not want to kick to the dangerous kick returners of Glynn Academy.
Yeah, that's just a good sign of respect. And if I'm a returner, I give them a nod, and I understand that, and continue to wait for my opportunity.
And so they will be starting. That ball went out of bounds at the 37, so it's first down, 10 yards to go for Glynn Academy at the 37-yard line as we are winding down this very exciting and fireworks-filled first quarter. 54 seconds, and now they're going to move it up. I guess they get the 5 yards after where it went out of bounds. So it'll be first down, 10 yards to go at the 42. It went out at the 37. 5 yards after that for kicking it out of bounds. It goes to the 42. First down, 10 yards to go for the Red Terrors. In the shotgun is Jaden Ellis, and he has drop back, throws complete to Peacock, and he breaks a tackle, trying to get upfield, and then does. Gain to the 49-yard line, so call it 7. It'll be second down and 3.
Yeah, I can see us thinking there. I know an athlete like Peacock is going to try to stay on his feet and maybe even create more room there, but he actually was just smart about it. He said after a while, I just got to get positive yards, and that's what he did.
Tackled by Lee Johnson, senior linebacker for Richmond Hill. 74 tackles, an interception, and a couple fumble recoveries last year. Of course, this is Richmond Hill's first game of the year. Be second down and 3, and really the playbook's wide open here, Jermaine, on second and 3. They're going to take Ellis on the right side, nothing there, and he's going to be swallowed up by big number 93, Jawan Harvey. That had bad sign written all over it from the beginning, and that's going to wrap up the first quarter. So the end of the first quarter and your score, we're tied at 12 apiece.
Yeah, as you said, it had kind of a bad omen all written all over it from the snap. A little bit of movement and everything there. But going to the boundary side there, the Wildcats were able to just bend, not even bend, but go ahead and make sure that they defended that side there and got a substantial loss for the Terrors there on that play.
Fans, it's time to present the Chapel Student of the Week. Please direct your attention to the 30-yard line as you see, where tonight Principal Matthew Blackstone of Glynn Academy will present A.J. Waters with a gift from Wake Up Coffee for being the Glynn Academy Student of the Week. The Student of the Week is sponsored by our great friends at the Chapel. Thank you to the Chapel for your support of athletics and academics in the Glynn Academy or the Glynn County school system. Congratulations to A.J. Waters, the Chapel Student of the Week.
Man, that is awesome, being able to engage with the student body and make sure that everybody's involved here and celebrating not just the teams that are playing and playing their hearts out, but also their peers who will come out to support them. It keeps the game fun, keeps everybody at all levels engaged.
Exciting first quarter, as I said, and we're going to start the second quarter. Third down and 8 yards to go. And we have a flag that's going to get it started. A false start on Glynn Academy, and it'll back it up 5 yards to the 39-yard line, so it'll be even longer. Third down and call it 13. As Glynn has gone backwards on 2 consecutive plays. Great crowd on hand. Must be neon night in the student section down there. There's a bunch of yellow, look, a bunch of highlighters down there.
A lot of highlighters down there, man. And this is just the kids having fun, coming out and supporting, and just being able to do it in a very safe environment here.
Ellis takes the snap on 3rd and 13. Looking downfield, going to throw and going to overshoot everybody. I think his intended receiver was Greg Peacock. He went right. Ellis threw left, and it'll be 4th down and 13, and Glynn will have to punt.
Yeah, if I was Ellis there, man, I'm looking at it, and maybe he didn't see it, but he probably saw. I mean, it was just wide open in front of him. You could have actually driven a Mack truck through that, and he would have certainly had not only first down, but we're looking at maybe, 20 yards or so with his athleticism.
So back to punt, standing on his own 25-yard line is Easterling. So we'll see what happens. And if Easterling touches the ball for a third time, he's 2 for 2 with touches, and this is going to be a high quacka. That's going to land at the 42-yard line and go out of bounds. So did not catch that one cleanly was Tucker. And it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for Richmond Hill at the 42.
Yeah, I know that he wanted to flip the field a little bit more there, but, you know, just being able to be half glass full, it could have been worse.
You're exactly right. Could have landed in Easterling's hands, and he could have taken it the distance again. Every time he touched it, he seems to end up in the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like anything involving kicking in this stadium in the first 6 quarter play has been always kind of something you got to hold your breath.
So Kirk Scott back in there, and Troop is right behind him to his right. Shotgun snap, handed off to Troop. He's waiting patiently, puts his head down, following his big right tackle. Cameron Jackson just had a hand on his back saying, all right, which way are you going to take me, Cameron? And he took him ahead to the 44, so a gain of 2 yards, be second down and 8.
Yeah, those are some hard-fought yards. Glynn was swarming around him, but as you said, he was just going ahead and leaning in his protection there and trying to get the most of that play.
Shotgun snap, fakes the hard count, and jumping was Glynn Academy for, they're going to say that Richmond Hill drew them across. Maybe with that hard count by Kirk Scott? Nope.
Yeah, that left side.
Yep. Glynn Academy jumped but did not cross into the neutral zone, making the left side of the offensive line jump for Richmond Hill. So now it'll be second down and 13 from the 39.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was a snap infraction.
Scott takes the shotgun snap, going to run the option, pitches late to Troop. He's going to try to get as much as he can and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gains 1. Good job by Glynn Academy to kind of shut that down and take away any pitch lane that Kirk Scott had to Troop, as you'll see here.
Yeah, he stayed home, and I would say that was a great pitch, but at the same time, you got great hands in Troop that were able to secure the ball there, and that was a long pitch. But everybody stayed home, and I think it wasn't disastrous for Richmond Hill, but also it was beneficial for Glynn to keep those guys in front of him because, again, you miss a tackle on a guy like Troop, and he's going to make something out of nothing.
Quay McCullough, number 42, blew that play up very nicely. Third down and 12 yards to go from the 40. Scott dropped back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to take off right up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down and more into Glynn Academy territory down to the 39-yard line. That is identical to what Jaden Ellis had in front of him the previous possession for Glynn Academy, and he didn't take it.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to be a quarterback second. You got to be an athlete first, and that's exactly what this kid did. He saw all that in front of him. He said, hey, you know what? I can do this without putting the ball in the air and risking an interception. I trust myself. I trust my feet. And he actually just believed in himself and went on to make sure that he secured the first down himself.
First and 10 at the 39. Richmond Hill driving. 9:51 remaining before halftime in a 12-12 game, which has seen a little bit of everything here in the first quarter in almost 3 minutes. Snap to Easterling. Easterling going to get tackled for a 2-yard gain. So that's, let's see, he had a 76 and 42. That's 118. He has 120 yards on 3 carries. His average took a hit on that one.
And I tell you, Glynn Academy, that was a win for them. The fact that he's touched the ball 2 times from out the backfield and actually going, and then that third time they were able to get a stop and only 2 yards maybe. Hey, man, it's a good thing. Keep guys like that wrapped up.
So now Richmond Hill in a little bit of a wing bone formation out of the shotgun as Troop is now in motion across the formation. Scott takes the shotgun, going to go that way and cut it up. Gets across the 35 to the 34. Interesting formation there. Normally when you see wingbacks, you got the quarterback under center with a fullback, but this was no fullback and out of the shotgun.
No, they were thinking run all the way. They just said, let's go and stack this left side up. And they were certain they can get positive yardage out of that. And that's exactly what they did.
Third down, 5 yards to go from the 34-yard line.
I know that wasn't quite the Wildcat, but with an athlete like that, it always feels like a Wildcat play or design.
Troop in the backfield to Scott's left. He gets the handoff. Troop puts a move down at the 20, at the 34, and then cuts back inside down to the 27-yard line. So that'll be a first down. Watch him plant that foot right there and get upfield. Right there, boom.
Yeah, that was a great read, man. I would have initially thought bounce it out, but a guy with a big body like his, man, he puts his hand out in front of his blockers and just make sure that he's making these guys pay. They're going to be worn down. He's trying to wear these guys down.
Amari Miller now in the game for Richmond Hill in the backfield with Kirk Scott. First down, 10 yards to go from the 27-yard line for the Wildcats. Scott takes the snap, hands off to Miller. He crosses the 25, gets ahead to up to the 22-yard line. So they just keep filing these running backs in out of nowhere, and same result, 5, 6, 7 yards a pop.
They are controlling the clock right now, and you said it earlier that we've seen a lot of fireworks, but what we're also seeing is a lot of physicality here as well.
Yeah.
You know, we seeing people. I wish I was a little bit closer so I could hear the pass actually thumping and thudding there, but these guys on both sides, they're not afraid of contact tonight.
For a second down and 5 yards to go. We got drips everywhere up here, and we got flags everywhere on the field. False start on Richmond Hill.
What you say, Robbie? It's not raining out there, but it's raining in here a little bit right now.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'd take rain out there over in here.
Yeah, those days are over for me. I like shelter. But, hey, man, it's going to be a good night here at this gorgeous facility at Glynn County Stadium.
One of the most beautiful facilities in the state of Georgia. It's going to be second down and 10 after the false start. Back to the 30. Nope, call it 27. Shotgun snap. Scott going to keep it. Scott going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Richmond Hill. Touchdown, Kirk Scott on the quarterback keeper, 27-yard touchdown run. That was easy. That
was easy, but watch that read. Look, he put it in there, and he saw it. His eyes was already looking there, and he already knew what he was going to do.
6:35 to go, and we will see the ever exciting and ever curious extra point play tonight. And I don't know if that was an attempted kick or an attempted two-point conversion, but either way, it did not. It failed. 18-12. Our score now. 6:35 remaining before halftime on the Continental Sports Network.
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
.6:22 to go in the first half. Incomplete pass by Jaden Ellis. Be second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Richmond Hill has scored 3 touchdowns and missed 3 extra points. Glynn Academy has scored 2 touchdowns and missed 2 extra points. So we're at 18-12.
It may come down to extra points being the decision between who wins the game.
Shotgun snap. Hands it off, and he is stood up immediately by Lee Johnson. That was Deshaun Howard.
Deshaun Howard, the ball carrier.
Lee Johnson, the middle linebacker, met him right in the hole and pushed him back a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he filled that hole there, the textbook tackle there. Just made sure that he played assignment football.
Lee Johnson, 74 tackles a year ago from that middle linebacker spot. Shotgun snap to Ellis. He's looking, dancing around, has all the time in the world, looking for somebody to break open, and he's going to have to throw it out of bounds, and that is probably going to be intentional grounding, and yes, it is.
Boy, he had a running back there in the area there. That's why I was a little bit kind of iffy on what it was going to be that.
Well, this may be the tricky, it never passed the line of scrimmage type thing. I think. The flag is still on the field at the 15-yard line. They're talking about it. He had a receiver, I think it was Irvin Rowe, in the vicinity, but that pass never got across the 20-yard line, but they're going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4th down and 11 from the 24. And Glynn Academy going to punt. Easterling back at his own 42-ish. Now backing up to his own 40. And this is a much, much, much better punt by Tucker. Comes down to Easterling at the 30, and he falls to his fanny at the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go for Richmond Hill. I don't think Easterling was expecting that to be such a howitzer off the foot of Tucker.
I don't think that he was, but I know that Richmond was going after that one there. They just missed it, and fortunate for Glynn that this kid was able to fall down. I know that they were wishing to continue to work better on being able to contain guys like that in space, but for them, he made it a little easy.
Scoreboard update. Frederica Academy gets on the board down at West Nassau, Florida. They trail West Nassau 14-7 now. Other scores, Ware County trailing Coffee 14-13, still 6-0 up in McIntosh against Charlton. And last score we got was Brunswick leading Wayne 15-7 up in Jessup. Handoff to Troop, and he is met by a swarm of Red Terrors behind the line of scrimmage. Or maybe he got back to it right at the 29-yard line. Great job by Glynn Academy's number 42, leading the way, Quay McCullough, as you'll see right here. Red Terrors just kind of sold out in the middle of that line, Jermaine.
Yeah, they did. Great penetration there. Was able to go in and stop them behind the line of scrimmage there. So that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to continue to show that they're just as physical. Right now, the Wildcats have been marching the ball up and down the field on the run, so they're going to have to just be stout here. Play tough.
2nd down, 10. Clock turns, 4:45. Hand off to Troop. Troop follows his blockers. Going to be brought down by Glynn Academy's Ben Beltran, but he gained about 6 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 4 yards to go from the 35-yard line.
Gain of 6 out to the 35.
Very manageable, of course, for the Wildcats. They are really believing in this run right now. They like their chances on the ground. I can expect to see the same. We're going to see again if the Terrors are going to be able to respond.
So Easterling checks in. There you see him walking down towards the bottom of your screen, standing at the 30-yard line. Now he moves up. See if he's involved in this play call. Scott with the shotgun. He gets the screen to Easterling, and he is on the move. Look out. There is a flag, which is going to save the Red Terrors from giving up yet another touchdown to Caleb Easterling. So we'll see what this flag is sitting on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, fortunate for the Terrors here. That's going to be coming back, it looks like. But all that was is just a wide sweep. And the thing is, you got to be watching out for that. If this kid is going to line up like that on a 3rd down play, you got to be mindful not to just bend in. And that's exactly what the guy in front of him, the defender in front of him, he got to step on him inside. And, of course, Easterling was able to take it around him. And you're not going to catch that guy, as indicated there on this last play.
So the holding call bails the Terrors out, and that'll take the ball back to the 35-yard line, so it'll just be 3rd down and 5 because it was so far downfield where the hold took place. So it'll be 3rd down and, well, they're going to take it to the 34. So 3rd down and 6.
Puts the ball back on the 34-yard line.
So 3rd down, 6 yards to go for Richmond Hill. 3:50 on a turning clock left first half. In an 18-12 game led by Richmond Hill. Scott takes the snap, looking. Throws downfield, going to be short hops and almost intercepted by Irvin Rowe.
Scott's pass is
Intended
incomplete.
for number 17, Nick Swain. It'll be 4th down and 5 yards to go. 4th down and 6, and it looks like Richmond Hill's going to punt.
Great break on the ball, but I know, of course, Glynn wants to get the ball in their hands and see if they have enough time on the clock to be able to punch one in. So I know the Wildcats are going to try to flip the field here. And, again, it's a kicking play. Special teams. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Good snap. Kick is a high, kind of wobbly spiral. Bounces at the 40 and takes a Glynn Academy bounce all the way back to the 47-yard line. So that took a 7-yard backup bounce that benefits Glynn Academy. They'll have pretty good field position. 1st down, 10 yards to go. All 3 timeouts and 3:26 on the clock to work with.
Yeah, got a lot of time to be able to respond here. It feels like this is the first time we've actually had a punt in a while because they've been trading scores here. But let's see how Glynn answers and go ahead and put some points on the board and respond to this show of athleticism by these Wildcats and this physicality that they've been putting on the show with tonight.
Maybe even take a lead if they can get an extra point off the ground. Ellis back to pass, going to throw deep, has a man down there, it's going to be caught. Oh no, yes, caught, bobbled, and caught again. Holy mercy, Sean Wallace bobbled it about 3 times, finally brought it in. Watch this. Going to be 1st and goal at the 4-yard line, but look at this bobbling play. He has it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah, way to secure the ball there. He had to catch it 3 times, but nonetheless, man, they are inside the 5-yard line, and I tell you, that was a beautiful ball that Zayden threw. Great ball, great concentration, and 1st and goal.
1st down, goal to go. Ellis in the shotgun with Deshaun Howard to his left. In motion is Peacock. Ellis going to take. Gets inside the 5, down to the 4, and to the 3-yard line. Tackled by Lee Johnson for Richmond Hill. So now the clock and timeouts are a non-factor here for Glynn Academy. They have plenty of time to work with. 2.5 now on the clock. 2nd down, goal to go from the 3. Playbook's wide open right here, Jermaine, too.
Wide open. The thing is, you cannot come away from this without points if you want to stay in this game here. And so let's see what they're going to break out and see if they'll be a little creative. They got some great athletes in the backfield here. Let's see what happens.
Hand off to Peacock, and he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Big number 93, Jawan Harvey, sniffed that one out, and it's going to be a loss of 2. So now 3rd down and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
And I know we're talking about Glynn being creative here, but the defensive call on that side there too, hey, they're sold out to making sure that you're going to have to earn it to get inside of here. And I know that this defense here, they're playing it pretty tough here, and we're going to see how they can defend that end zone that's right there at their back and try to make it hard for the Terrors to get in.
Deshaun Howard comes out, T.Y. Chisholm in as Glynn goes to kind of a full house backfield. Ellis takes it, gets inside the 5, down towards the 2-yard line, and now the question comes, 4th and goal from the 2. With your kicking woes already tonight, do you go for it here?
You know, it's kind of 50-50. Right now, I'm actually inclined to go ahead and try to kick it. Because right now, I would have thought that at least far as with the blocking, it seems to be that the Wildcats are controlling that line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah.
So unless you're going to come out with some great creative play here, let's go ahead and put 3 points on the board and try to just make sure we show up the middle. But it doesn't look like the Terrors are going to do that.
I think it looks like Rocky's going to let the play clock run down, call timeout, and talk about it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock That's what he's going to do. He calls timeout with 1 on the play clock, 47 seconds on the game clock. And they're going to talk about this here. 4th down and goal to go from the 2-yard line. Coach Matt Lazat on the other side, all the way out past the numbers, greeting his defense, saying great job, which it has been to get into this 4th and goal situation.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they come out, they actually give up a big play, but then they respond in the right way. They don't actually give up because a lot of times, high percentage-wise, these kind of drives end in a touchdown. But these kids are actually playing ball, and right now they got a little bit of time to go ahead and make sure that they make the right call here, depending upon what Glynn comes out with. Again, I said that I would possibly go in and kick the field goal here and try to put some points on the board just because the Wildcats right now, they are being physical on the offensive line and the defensive line right now. So unless you come out with something, I guess from misdirection or something like that nature there, it seems to be right now, it stands on the Wildcat side right now to go ahead and flip the field. All right, let me read a little bit of the socials here. Miss Sandra Giles is saying, okay, GA, time to score. You're absolutely right. They got to go in the locker room with something. DBG Marshawn is saying, blur. Kings 30 RTV is saying, tee me up, Sean.
4th and goal from the 2. Glenn Academy going for it. They on a wide sweep, and he's going to be sucked up by Richmond Hill. They tried the end around with T.Y. Chisholm, and Richmond Hill sniffed it out and will take over on downs at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Richmond Hill with 41 seconds to go. And you have to look at this opportunity. We're going to mark it down right here. Big opportunity for Glenn Academy to tie this ball game up and even maybe take a lead going into halftime. But now I would imagine that Richmond Hill probably, well, they got all 3 of their timeouts, but they are 98 yards away.
No, I think they're going to play ball here. Again, they're controlling the line of scrimmage, and I can't fault Glenn for going for that. I mean, it's early in the season, early in the game. You know, what's the worst that can happen? But we're going to see these guys here, the Wildcats, come on out and see what they're going to try to get off the goal line a little bit.
Josh Troop in the Wildcat, drops the ball and gets out of the end zone, breaks a tackle, and almost breaks another one. That could have been a huge disaster for Richmond Hill, as Glenn Academy is going to call timeout, I think. But they did have a player lose a helmet, so that may be why. Somebody called timeout. I'm not sure who. It probably Glenn Academy, if I had to guess. 31 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Richmond wants to get inside the locker room here.
Yep, Glenn Academy calls timeout. They got 1 left. I think now, after seeing your running back drop the ball in the end zone, and I'm sure Coach Matt Lazat's saying, okay, we're going to try to take a knee, and if they want to run another timeout, we'll take another knee.
Well, even with this, they've actually shown, the shotgun a good bit here, but then they've actually gone on the center, which was surprising to me that they actually did the gun this deep in their own territory there. So I'm sure that maybe they'll make the adjustment here and try to make sure that at least when the ball is snapped and it's in somebody's hands, they're in green grass, not necessarily the red grass here.
Very smart of Coach Hidalgo. You see him there calling the timeout, forcing the hand of Richmond Hill and making them snap it at least 1 more time, maybe 2, as he does have 1 more timeout to burn.
Just like we saw, anything can happen. That was almost at least 2 points for Glynn.
Yeah.
Possibly even a touchdown if they could have actually recovered that fumble, that botch snap.
So it looks like Kirk Scott in there under center, and he's just going to dive forward, and we'll see if Rocky is going to call a timeout and make Richmond Hill do that at least 1 more time with 27 seconds on the clock. That is the Red Terrors' last timeout.
Quarterback Scott on the carry.
So Kirk Scott gains out to the 7. It'll be 3rd down and 5. I don't expect anything more than what we just saw to happen on this next play.
Yeah, that or just take a knee.
Yeah.
Go ahead and bleed the clock out and just make that short run to the locker room there.
They will have to take 2 seconds to do it, or else they will have to run the 4th down play, which I imagine 2 seconds will go off pretty quickly before they set the ball. So this is going to be more than likely the last play of the second quarter, although with what we've seen so far, I'm not going to I wouldn't take that to the bank quite yet.
No, I wouldn't as well. Like we said before, this is high school football. We have some excited young men out there, and sometimes some things happen with the ball that seems like it's out of control just because of the excitement. So it's just it's important and vital for Richmond Hill just to play clean ball right now.
Well, Easterling's in the Wildcat, going to take the shotgun snap, so maybe not. He takes it, going to run, see what he can get, and then he's going to go down. So halfway taking a chance to see if you can pop something. If not, you're content to take it to the half, I think, with 16 seconds on the clock. And
Easterling on the carry, DJ Sanford on the stop again.
Richmond Hill standing around saying, hey, we want to run a play, but it's 4th down. I think that they're just going to let the clock run out, and that's what they're going to do. So our halftime score is going to be Richmond Hill 18 and Glynn Academy 12. A very exciting first half of football here between the Bricks. And we will come back with our halftime festivities after this on the Continental Sports Network.
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 2024 Richmond Hill High School Wildcat Marching Band.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County athletic system and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Glynn Duckworth with Duckworth Properties.
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County athletic system and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Terrors!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County athletic system and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is... Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Terrors!
What is better on a fall weekend in Glynn County than high school football? It's a tradition. Many memories have been built here over the years. I'm Josh Wills, and here at Clearview Services, we are big fans of tradition. We believe in honesty, hard work, building long-term relationships, and doing our job right the first time. If you are in need of exterior washing or window cleaning this fall, give the company that believes in old-fashioned values and has been serving Glynn County since 2007 a call. Go Tears!
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter.
Welcome back to Glynn County Stadium in Brunswick, Georgia. Beautiful August night, 77 degrees, and now clear skies. We had rain during pregame, and we had some fireworks on the field. 18-12, Richmond Hill leads it as we get set to start the third quarter. Glynn Academy will kick off. Richmond Hill has too many people on the field. And the kick is going to be a squib, kind of onside kick, picked up by Richmond Hill, and going to on the return is number 27, Stephen Robinson.
They had a good shot at getting that one there, man. I thought that they were going to go ahead and, surprise us and hurry up and get the ball back again.
Stephen Robinson fields the kick for.
So it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for Richmond Hill at the 49-yard line. And we saw some fireworks, a 76-yard touchdown run on the game's first play by Caleb Easterling. He is in the game there on the left side, hash mark kind of in the slot. Kirk Scott is the quarterback, and we have a flag with 12 men on the field for Richmond Hill to start the third quarter.
We're going to get some of those yards back. They're going to back them up a little bit. Hopefully this defense come out ready to play a little different, be a little bit more physical on the defensive line there. And I'm sure that Richmond is waiting to snap the ball here, because if it's anything like the first snap of the first half, they want to go ahead and try to put points on the board to create further separation.
76-yard touchdown run by Caleb Easterling started the game. Kirk Scott with the shotgun, a little reverse to Easterling, and he's got room, and he has speed, and he is going to take it across the 35-yard line down to the 34. That was like a little jet sweep, but Kirk Scott handled it behind him, and he went the other way.
Kind of Statue of Liberty kind of deal,
yeah.
Man. That's how you respond. They weren't looking for that onside kick, but then Richmond Hill came out with something of their own there. And why not go ahead and be creative, put it in your put the ball in the hands of your most exciting player.
So down to the 33-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go. Richmond Hill in Glynn Academy territory in a hurry. Kirk Scott with Troop to his right. And somebody jumped offside. Yep, somebody jumped on Richmond Hill. So 2 pre-snap penalties in 3 plays to start the third quarter for Coach Matt Lazat's Richmond Hill Wildcats. The first down and 15 yards to go from the 38-yard line.
It'll make it first and 15 from the 38-yard line.
Glynn Academy answered with a touchdown pass from Ellis to Wallace to make it 6-6. Then an 8-yard run for Glynn Academy by Ellis to go up 12-6. And here is Kirk Scott on the fake to Troop, and he goes straight ahead to the 25-yard line for first down. Richmond Hill answered, tied it at 12 with a 42-yard touchdown run by Easterling. And then a 32-yard touchdown run by Scott with 6:35 to go in the second quarter, make it 18-12. And this time he just put it in the belly, pulled it out, and went straight up the gut.
I mean, went from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, man. That kid's quick.
It'll be second down and 2. He gained 13. Hands it off to Troop this time. Troop's going to go across the 20, stumbles down towards the 15-yard line, picks up the first down. He is impressive after that first hit.
Yeah, it is. It takes a a few hits to actually get him down here. That's why they're going to have to gang tackle, man. This kid is a pretty big kid, and he's running through arm tackles. You can't do that. You're going to have to, sure enough, use technique, but certainly 2 men.
This type of offense that Richmond Hill is running is a wear-down type of offense against this Glynn Academy defense. Just got to stick in there and just hang in there and like you said, gang tackle and absorb the blow. Handoff, nope. Scott keeps it. Scott's going to go to the end zone with a flag down on the play, though. Going to be a hold on Richmond Hill. That's the second touchdown brought back for a hold by the Richmond Hill Wildcats. So bring that one back. That was too easy.
Yeah, so 2 things there. As you said, man, the one thing that Richmond Hill knows right now, they know that they just want to keep wearing them down, because it's not so much about just the physical wearing down. These guys right now are being worn down mentally as far as Glynn Academy's defense. But here, Richmond's going to have to stop playing and beating themselves.
Yep.
If they want to go ahead and put the game away, if they want to create further separation, they have to play against Glynn Academy, not against Richmond.
Third penalty already in the third quarter, and it's only now 2 minutes old. So it'll be first down and 20 back to the 25-yard line. Kirk Scott in the shotgun. Troop to his right. He takes the snap. He hands it to Troop. Troop to the 20. Breaking tackles down to the 17-yard line. So he got 8 yards back of that penalty. It'll be second down and 12 from the 18.
As is often said, it's a game of inches as far as football, but it is certainly a game about the trenches. Right now, as we've seen in the first half, Richmond Hill is just continuing to just plow ahead. They're winning at the line of scrimmage. And Glynn's defense right there at the line of scrimmage is going to have to play a little tougher, keep those linemen off of those backers, and hopefully one of these backers and some of these DBs, hopefully don't get to that level, but these backers go ahead and make a play.
Second down, 12. Shotgun snap to Scott. He hands it to Troop. Troop crosses the 15, stays on his feet, and brought down at the 10-yard line by Smith Whitehead. Going to be close to the first down. Going to be third down and call it 4 yards to go. Richmond Hill has to get just across the 5-yard line for a first down. What they're doing is not complex. It's just hand the football off and let your playmaker make a play.
That's what they're doing. In fact, you saw Troop just waved his sub off. He's like, nah, feed me.
Shotgun formation, and Scott again takes the snap. He's going to keep, goes to the left side. Another flag on the play as Scott gets knocked out of bounds to the 2-yard line. So looks like going to be another holding call, the 4th penalty in this drive against Richmond Hill. The second type of hold there on this drive that ultimately sprung Kirk Scott to the end zone.
Yeah, they're actually, of course, negating the positive plays that they're making there and getting inside the 5-yard line with these penalties. But one thing about it, man, I know that type of stuff happens in football. I know that. But if you just watch how they're blocking and how they believe in their blocking, they say, you know what, we're just going to hand the ball off, and we're going to go ahead and fall forward for 5 to 7 yards every play, and potentially a 10-yard or 20-yard play here. These guys believe in the run.
Third down and 13 now. Ball back at the 18-yard line. Easterling's in there. And Scott takes a fake step, that little jump pass to the end zone, touchdown, Richmond Hill to Colton Sanchez. He took that step forward like he was going to run, and Colton Sanchez, the tight end, just went right down the seam. You'll see it here.
Well, that's what happens when you have to stay honest, because you have an athletic quarterback like that. And right then, Glynn was just anticipating doing, or at least having to defend the run like they've had to do this whole series, like they had to do the whole night. And Richmond Hill just took advantage of that.
18-yard touchdown pass. The linebacker bit, which allowed Colton Sanchez to get right down the hash mark. Now Richmond Hill going to go for 2. They said this kicking stuff for the birds. We're not going to do it anymore. We're going to go for 2. It's 24-12 right now. This will put them up 14. So the mythical coach's card probably says you try to go up 14, and Scott takes the snap. He's going to try to get to the corner. Stiff arm, gets knocked out of bounds. Conversion is no good. So after all that, 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Richmond Hill leads it 24-12. Still, no conversion has been made on any touchdown tonight.
not one conversion. And I bet you both of these defensive coordinators hope that their teams play goal line defense like this all the whole season.
24-12, your score on the Continental Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
Glynn Academy led 12-6 with 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Ever since, it's been Richmond Hill with 3 straight scores, so the Red Terrors got to put their scoring shoes back on and get back in this thing. Kickoff is away, and it comes down at the 1-yard line. Coming out with it is Glynn Academy's Jaden Ellis, quarterback, returning kicks. He gets it back to the 20. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Red Terrors. Do the Terrors kind of have to go away from their bread and butter and get a little creative here to try to get back on the scoreboard? They've given up 3 straight scores.
I think that they have to establish the run. They have to show that their offensive line can be just as physical as these Wildcats here. So if anything, you got to come out and be ready to punch them in the mouth as well, too. And go ahead and get these positive yards and not put it all on Jaden's arm. The kid can throw the ball. We understand that. But you got to give him a crease to be able to get upfield with his feet, and as well as Howard and these other playmakers.
So Ellis takes the snap, looking to pass, going to pull it down and run, gets to the 25, up to the 26-yard line, gain of 6 yards. Maybe a case of some happy feet early before. It seemed like he had time, and once things started breaking down, he just took off, which you can't ever argue with 6 yards on first down, but maybe a little patience in the pocket to see if something breaks up open late.
Well, I would say yes. That's certainly true. When you said nothing good, nothing bad can come out of those 6 yards, but he's going to have to make them aware that he can do that.
In motion. And now Hidalgo in motion, and a clap, and it caused a jump by Richmond Hill's defensive line. They brought Sean Wallace in motion across the formation. Then they brought Deuce Hidalgo in motion, and Jaden gave a kind of little clap, and that forced the jump by Richmond Hill, and that's going to give a first down for Glynn Academy. Now 5th penalty of the third quarter. We're not even halfway through against Richmond Hill. 3 of those pre-snap penalties.
Again, this is where they can't beat themselves. Right now they have a leg up right now for us, just wearing down the Terrors. And they got to make sure that they stay focused here.
First down, 10 yards to go from the 31. Ellis back to pass. Going to go deep. Has a man down the right side. That's Peacock. Peacock battling in coverage with number 34, Aiden Grant. And Aiden Grant covered up Peacock pretty good. Peacock still had a play at the ball, but just couldn't reel it in.
Couldn't reel it in, and initially you would have thought that it could have been pass interference, but watch the way that Grant reacts to the ball. Way to react to the ball there and keep it from being a PI.
So second down and 10 yards to go from the 31. Red Terrors now in sort of pistol formation. They hand it off to Whitehead, and he goes straight up the gut. Big hit by, Deshaun Howard on the carry. Good strong run out of the pistol formation, gains up to the 38-yard line, so that'll bring up a third down and manageable third and call it 3.
He's capable of doing that. He has to make even those linebackers make business decisions of trying to bring that big body down.
He had a head of steam out of that pistol formation. Kind of helps when you get a 7-yard start from the behind the line of scrimmage. Fake the handoff. Ellis keeps it. He's going to get on the corner. Can he get to the corner? He does. Picks up the first down, I think, at the 41-yard line, just across the 41. First down for Glynn Academy. That was a read. That was a read all the way.
Read all the way, but then being able to turn on the jets and at least get outside of that contain guy there. And I know he took a lick and even landed on one of those sticks there.
Yeah.
But first down.
First down, Terrortown, as Kevin Price says. The voice of Glynn County Stadium. Ellis to Peacock on the jet sweep, and Richmond Hill snuffed that out. That was middle linebacker Lee Johnson. He was having none of it, and looks like Richmond Hill is saying, you know what, we're not going to let Greg Peacock beat us.
Yeah, they're keying in on him. But I think a little bit more creativity around Peacock is going to help too. You got it. The jet sweeps are going to work, but get this guy in space.
You know what that sets up? That sets up a fake jet sweep and Jaden going straight up the gut.
Sounds ideal to me.
We'll see if they're listening to us. Ellis back to pass. He's under pressure. He's got to tuck it and run. He's going to try to get what he can. Gets run out of bounds. Back at the 38-yard line, so that's going to be a loss of one more. So it's going to be 3rd and long. They're going to say he did not lose. Got back to the 39. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
But see that he had 2 defenders in his face. He had to hurry up and make something happen real quick. So the idea of even looking down the field, you had to make sure that you didn't get a sack and go backwards there. So good for him to be able to get at least back to the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Deshaun Howard in the backfield with him. Deuce Hidalgo across the formation. Going to throw on the left side, complete to Wallace. Wallace gets across the 45, goes out of bounds at the 46. Going to be short of the first down. We'll see. Looks like the punt team's coming on as Coach Hidalgo wants to play field position here.
Yeah, great play call there. I know that Jaden had to secure that snap and get it out. It took him a little long time to get it out of his hands, but good for him to secure it and almost made the first down there.
So Tucker back on to punt. Back to receive is Kirk Scott. Quarterback receiving kicks. It has been Easterling, but Scott's back there this time at his own 20. And what do we got? Delay a game or timeout? What do we got? Delay a game against Glynn Academy, so that'll back them up 5 more yards.
Yeah,
We've
Coach
seen.
Rock's
Go ahead.
not happy about that.
We've seen Tucker kick a good one. We've seen him kick a not so good one, and we've seen him kick the medium good one. So we'll see what he has. We've seen his whole bag of tricks so far. Looks like Richmond Hill may be coming after this one. Now they drop back into coverage. This one's going to be a good one. Line drive. Fair caught by Kirk Scott at the 22. So Richmond Hill will take over. First down and 10 yards to go for the Wildcats, leading 24-12 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 29-7 the score now up in Jessup. Brunswick on top. Brunswick has scored 2 quick touchdowns in the 3rd quarter.
Trying to check when the last time that the Yellow Jackets hosted 2 Glynn County teams back-to-back.
It's been a while. And then I guess next year, Wayne County will maybe just get a hotel room and stay here 2 weeks in a row to open the year.
Yeah, practice on the fairgrounds over there.
That's right. Kirk Scott hands it off to the second back of the night we've seen, and he's down the sideline. 45, stays inbounds. Did he know he stepped out? That is number 10, Amari Miller. We've seen him a couple of times. He stepped out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That's a first down. A little change of pace there with the second back for Richmond Hill. A little thunder and lightning.
Yeah, a little thunder and lightning, but of course you're giving your Thunder a little bit more rest and time on the sideline to kind of get rejuvenated and certainly wear these guys down a little bit later. So Glynn they got to make a stop.
Amari Miller in the backfield with Kirk Scott to his left here again. 1st and 10, handoff to Miller. He goes straight up the gut. Gets to the 49-yard line, so we'll gain 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go.
Yeah, that middle backer felt that one there, just went on and stuck his head in there, was able to go in and stop him.
Cooper Reese on the tackle.
Cooper East there. See him. 87 also. James Kennedy in on the tackle.
Yards, second down 9 from the 49.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Kirk Scott in the shotgun. Gonna hand off. Nope, he's gonna. Yeah, he does hand it off to Miller, and Miller crosses the 50, gets down to the 47-yard line. Bring up third down and call it 5. Kirk Scott has such great hands. I thought he kept that ball.
Yeah, he's pretty deceptive with this read option here. But I tell you, there's no drop off in the backfield. You know,
No.
you think you're getting a break, but no, man. These guys here, like you said, it's a great compliment, great change of pace.
So Troop back in there at the running back position to the left of Kirk Scott. Richmond Hill has third down and a long 5. They got to cross the 42. It's going to be Scott on the option to Troop. Troop gets dragged down from behind. Great pursuit by the Red Tears and Cooper Reese. Great job staying on the pitch man there.
He put his hands on him, and he did not let him go. He got to be able to do that. He was able to grab that jersey and be able to get him down by himself,
Fourth down at the Glynn 46.
which they haven't been able to do. One man getting him down by himself all night.
So they gain them 1 yard, be fourth down and 4 from the 46, and Richmond Hill's keeping the offense out there.
Well, they're feeling good about themselves right now.
Scott in the back, in the shotgun. Gonna quick kick. Little pooch punt. And it's gonna roll out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So Kirk Scott, he did punt it 13 times last year for a 33.2-yard average. So that's not foreign to him to punt the football.
It's not foreign to him, but it certainly is surprising to me because the way they've been able to get 4 yards every click here, I mean, I would have certainly thought that that's what they were going to do. Go ahead and put it in the hands of their backs and just let them plow ahead.
Brunswick has scored again with 5:15 to go in the third quarter. They now lead Wayne County 36-7. So a 15-7 halftime score has turned into a 36-7 score with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brunswick well on their way to their first win of the year. Glynn Academy has some work to do. Shotgun snap to Ellis. Ellis looking downfield, nothing there. Going to get a flag, so all this running around is going to be for naught, but he's going to get the corner and get knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line, but I think that's going to be a hold coming back.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Of course, when you start getting to where he's trying to create something in a little bit more time, it gives those linemen a little bit more time to grab some laundry here.
Holding on the Tears. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. And back the Red Tears up as rain begins to fall here on Glynn County Stadium. It's been raining in the press box. Now it's raining out on those folks, and folks are heading for cover. Umbrellas coming up and people running. So first down and 20 from the 19. Handoff to Howard, and he's going to get 2 yards from the 21. It'll be second down and 19.
And I would imagine that this is what Richmond Hill wanted them to do, wanted to happen. I mean, if it's going to rain right now, do it with a sizable lead, make them put the ball inside the air, and just challenge them. Go ahead and throw their way to a win.
2-score game, 12-point lead for Richmond Hill, but it feels right now a lot more than that.
Yeah, it does. You've just been watching how Richmond Hill been moving the ball.
Jaden Ellis takes the shotgun snap, and we have another flag on the play. Pre-snap penalty, false start against Glynn Academy. So that'll back it up to second down and 23 after the 5-yard walk-off to the 16-yard line. So The Red Tears going backwards here on these last two plays ever since the rain started. Not a real heavy rain, but still had folks scattering to get their umbrellas up and some to scatter underneath the bleachers here.
But not that student section. They're having fun down there.
Oh, yeah, the rain fuels them even more. Zayden Ellis looking, going to throw complete as he slipped down and caught it on his backside. Gabe Ballant.
Great catch. Yeah, great hands. But way to go for Zayden to be able to, or Jaden to be able to find him in that zone there. Great ball that was thrown. Obviously, if he wouldn't have slipped, could have possibly even got most of those yards back.
So he got the holding call back. It's 3rd down and 10 from the 29. 56 seconds on a turning clock here as this third quarter's kind of flown by. Zayden Ellis rolls to his left, going to throw down the middle, incomplete. Intended receiver was Gabe Ballant again, so it'll be 4th down, and on comes the punting team again as the rain gets a little harder.
Yeah, they were trying to do something similar to the last play, just do it on the other side of the field there, and a good throw if the ball was up a little bit. Could have had it right there close to the first down marker.
So Tuck Tucker stands at his 15-yard line waiting for the snap. And he gets it away end over end. It bounces at the 40. Kirk Scott picks it up at the 32, then promptly takes a knee at the 34, 33-yard line. It'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go for Richmond Hill. He thought about it, took a step, and like, nope, you know what? I'm going to take a knee.
Yeah, he said, I can let Troop and Miller and some of these other guys go ahead and get us down the field.
Yeah.
And you don't see that often. Generally, if a person commits to getting it without a fair catch, they're going to go ahead and try to make something out of it. But that's smart on his call. I mean, you don't see that happen a whole lot at the high school level.
Troop in the backfield with Scott. Handed off to Troop. He works the outside, and he has the corner, and he's going to get up to the 49-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 49 of Glynn Academy, so that's going to be an 18-yard gain.
And that's why Scott took a knee.
Yeah. Let somebody else take a tackle after gaining 18 yards. He wasn't going to get 18 yards on that punt return, so might as well let somebody else do it.
And it was him on 4 defenders.
Yep. The play clock is at 16, game clock at 15, so it looks like they are going to have to snap it before the end of the 3rd quarter. Scott hands off the Troop. Troop crosses the 50, upends and dives to the 45, and that's where we will end the 3rd quarter with your score, Richmond Hill 24 and Glynn Academy 12. We'll come back with the 4th quarter after this on the Continental Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
As a proud supporter of the Glynn County Athletic System and the Glynn Academy Red Tears, I'm Will Duckworth.
And I'm Leanne Duckworth with Duckworth Properties. When it comes to real estate, whether you're buying or selling, let our expert knowledge take you to the end zone.
Because working with Duckworth Properties is always a touchdown. Go Tears!
Fourth quarter set to begin with Glynn Academy trailing Richmond Hill 24-12. Wildcats have it. 2nd down and 6 yards to go from the 45-yard line. Amari Miller back in there, running back for Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill will host Everglades of Florida next week. And Glynn Academy has the off week with Bradwell coming to town 2 Fridays from tonight. Amari Miller on the run, gains to the 34, gain of 2, will be 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Great job of being able to fight off the block there by Tay Green and fold in and make that tackle.
Glynn Academy starting region play in 2 weeks. Early to start region play. But with the bigger regions this year, necessity to only have 2 non-region games and 8 region games. And off to Miller, and Miller trying to find his way, and he's going to be stopped by Glynn Academy's number 7, DJ Sanford, at the 43-yard line. So it'll be 4th down. And 4 yards to go. Glynn Academy D did their job and looks to be forcing a punt by Richmond Hill.
Yeah, that defensive line was able to stand their O-line up just long enough to get in the way of the back, and then you had your safety come up and later boom. So that's what they're going to have to do, to get more stops and see what happens here in this 4th quarter.
Levante Lockett back to receive the punt. High floater by Richmond Hill. Fair catch made at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Red Terrors with 10 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the game. Glynn Academy led this game 12-6 with 4:14 left in an exciting 1st quarter. Since then, it's been all Richmond Hill. They've scored 3 straight times to take this 24-12 lead, but not an insurmountable lead for the Red Terrors by any stretch.
No, and we're still without I guess an extra point conversion in the game.
That's right, 6 touchdowns and no extra points kicked or 2-point conversions made. Shotgun snap, Ellis back to pass, gonna go deep, has a man down there but overthrows Sean Wallace. Peacock and Wallace were going in go routes and Ellis just overthrew them both.
I think Ellis thought Peacock was going to actually break more towards the outside there. So a little bit of miscommunication between those two there.
Seems that every attempt to get Peacock involved has been a long downfield throw. Maybe mix in a screen here or there, just to try to get him in some space and make something happen.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way. They want to go ahead and flip the field a little bit and make sure that they just, again, not shoot themselves in the foot here. Put the ball in your playmaker's hands. It's already in Jaden's hands, so you got to make sure that if these other guys, keep Richmond Hill, their defense honest, make sure that they're not keying in on one guy and make them pay for doing that if they do it.
Speaking of shooting themselves in the foot, false start against Glynn Academy. It'll back it up to the 5-yard line, be 2nd down and 15 yards to go. They are going backwards here. Ellis with the quarterback keeper, spin move, gets out to the 10 to the 12-yard line, so a gain of 7, gain of 8, and then put it all the way to the 13. Be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Nice little nifty move by Jaden Ellis, quarterback. Straight quarterback run there.
Yeah, and of course, if he made something happen at the end of that run. But this is where he picks his team up and put him on his back. He's the leader of that group there. And go ahead and just still fight to the end and see what can come out of it.
So 3rd down and 7. Ellis in trouble, and he's going to be scooped up by Richmond Hill back at the 2-yard line. That had disaster written all over it from the beginning.
Yeah, his protection folded there, and again, it's just good of him at least to be able to protect the ball, and it didn't get the ball knocked out of his hands, and can potentially be points for Richmond Hill on that.
Tad Chrisman, the defensive end, blew it up, and his cohorts cleaned it up. So Tuck Tucker standing a yard shy of the back in line, and a punt it away, and Richmond Hill comes after it. He gets it away, end over end, bounce to the 35, rolls into Richmond Hill territory and picked up by Easterling, and Easterling's going to return it, and he gets blasted out of bounds at the 40 or 37-yard line. Big hit that time by Glynn Academy as Easterling picked it up at the 50 and had a little lane, but it closed down quickly. But Richmond Hill has excellent field position at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Easterling was trying to make sure that they did have excellent field position. In fact, he wanted to probably take it on himself and put it in the end zone.
Watch this hit here. Boom.
We'll set up 1st and 10 at the Glynn.
Ben Beltran on the hit for the Red Terrors.
Came out of his peripheral, was able to take advantage of him and put him on the sidelines.
If this ball leaves the hands of Kirk Scott or Josh Troop, I would be shocked.
You would not be the only one.
Scott taking the shotgun snap. Hands it to Troop. Troop up to the 35 and no more. Gain of 3 yards. Be 2nd down and 7.
The carry.
As much as he runs forward and runs with a low pad level, you see how he's slipping through some of those tackles there too?
Yeah. Elusive and powerful at the same time.
Yeah, that's a bad combination for a defense to face.
Those are 2 adjectives that have never been described of me.
I tell you this, being a safety right here on this field, I never like to see a guy that size get that kind of steam, full steam ahead coming towards me. And so
there's Scott with the pull out of the belly of Troop, and he's going to get across the 30 and drive for a 1st down to the 26-yard line. Scott has done that a number of times where he's put it all the way in the belly of Troop and pulled it out at the last minute.
yeah, you can tell they worked on that and have great chemistry. I think also it's the senior leadership,
Yeah.
you know, that they these guys are experienced. You can't top experience and athleticism like this.
We talked earlier that Richmond Hill plays in a tough region, maybe one of the toughest regions in the state, but I tell you what, this run game can travel. Hand off the Troop. Troop crosses the 25 down to the 23-yard line.
Joshua Troop.
Be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. CSN is a proud supporter of the Golden Isles Career Academy, and this season is bringing broadcast training to its students. We would like to acknowledge the GICA students that are a part of our crew tonight, Heidi Martinez and Zach Villanueva. Both have done an excellent job tonight. We appreciate their efforts and all the efforts of the Golden Isles Career Academy. Great program here in Glynn County. Amari Miller now back in at running back for Richmond Hill. He gets the handoff and going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Glynn Academy's Cooper Reese.
A great stop way to get behind the line of scrimmage and get him before he can start getting going. The kid's pretty quick, and they were able to go ahead and stop him before those feet got moving.
So big 3rd down here. Clock is rolling. That's the problem. 6:23 on a turning clock here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, if I was Glynn, I would actually be careful. Last time what happened, they were so guarded on that run that that tight end can slip out behind that middle linebacker there, and next thing you know, he's right between the hashes and marching inside of that end zone with the ball.
Coach Matt Lazat going to call timeout as the play clock hit zeros. So going to talk about this 3rd down and 7 yard to go play from the 23-yard line. We'll go to a quick break. 24-12, Richmond Hill on top on the Continental Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
Oh, nice. Third down, 7 yards to go, and if Glynn Academy wants any shot at making a run at this thing, they need to stop the Wildcats on this play. Amari Miller is, nope, it's Scott and Troop. Troop to the left of Scott, and a hard count, and jumping across the line of scrimmage is a Glynn Academy Red Terror. So that makes this third down and 7 a little more manageable at 3rd and 2. So a unforced error by the Red Terrors there.
As we've seen, you knew they were going to be anxious about the run. Evidently, they're trying to, do a little stunt there or so. Got to be a little bit more disciplined here. Don't give them anything.
So Troop back in there. Going to be in the Wildcat. Kirk Scott splits wide out to the right at the bottom of the screen, just on your screen there. Troop going to keep it. Going to go right up the gut. First down, and down at the 9 for 1st and goal for Richmond Hill. That was easy money, folks.
Yeah, very easy money. As you watch this, he's running through tackles there, man. He's dragging guys along. We're not talking about just DBs. We're talking about linebackers, too.
Got an injured Richmond Hill Wildcat down there. One of the big offensive linemen, so timeout on the field with 6 minutes to go in the game, and Richmond Hill has a 1st and goal at the 9.
Yeah, this is that time when those cramps start jumping on the players, especially late in the game here between the bricks. We hope that it's nothing more than that for this young man.
I don't want to speculate. I didn't quite see the number. I have an idea of who it is. We'll come back and tell you who it is after this break on Continental Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Freddie Sams. I'm the president of International Longshoremen Association, Local 1423 here in Brunswick, Georgia. As our members believe in the power of teamwork and dedication, that's why we're honored to sponsor these talented athletes of Glynn County as they work hard both on and off the field to make this season unforgettable.
There he is.
Coming off under his own power, which is a good sign, is Hoonoki, a senior left tackle for Richmond Hill. So he will get checked out. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Richmond Hill has a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Look at those big fellas running back to the ball.
Glynn Academy needs to make something happen on defense here to turn the Wildcats away. It's Troop and the Wildcat again. Kirk Scott split wide right. Troop gets the snap. Crosses the 10. Driving down to the 6-yard line. 3-yard carry. Or 3-yard gain, I should say, for Troop, who, of course, we don't have a statistician, but I bet he's upwards and north of probably 150 yards on the ground. Wouldn't you say, Jermaine?
Yeah, he's got to be. I'm more interested in his yards after contact.
Yeah.
I mean, here he is. He's fighting. Somebody's got his jersey around the top and everything, and he's still going forward.
You can pretty much tell you Caleb Easterling has about 125 yards on 3 plays, two of which were touchdowns. Amari Miller now in the Wildcat takes the snap, and he's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Richmond Hill. A 6-yard run puts Richmond Hill up 30-12.
Great move by Amari Miller here. Watch, he puts his foot in the ground there, and then over pursuit of the middle linebacker, and he just made him pay for it. Good ball runner, a ball carrier there. As we said, this is more the lightning to the thunder, and these guys, man, like I said, they are making them pay. They smell blood, and they're like, let's go ahead and just put this one away.
We'll see if an extra point can be converted. Be the first one of the night. Snap's good. Kick is down. Kick is up, and it is good. And we got a flag on the play. What is that flag? So it's 31-12 right now. We'll see if that sticks. We have the first conversion completed. We have unsportsmanlike, personal foul against Glynn Academy, so that'll be walked off on the kickoff. So with 4:57 left to go in the game, it's Richmond Hill on top, 31-12.
Yeah, this is where the Terrors are going to have to hold their composure. I know those emotions can get out of hand, especially when you're down like this. But again, you can't do anything to help Richmond Hill out. You still got a lot of football to play here. At least just under 5 minutes. And partly that's because these guys, when they get the ball in their hands, as far as Richmond, they control the clock. They just run it down your throat. And so I know this could be frustrating for these Terrors, but you got to keep it together.
Scoring drive for the Wildcats.
I didn't see any physical altercation, so that may have been a language penalty as they were coming off after the extra point.
Yeah, either way, it's unbridled emotion, and right now they can't have that. And I would say, especially as you're trying to set an example for some of these younger guys, is to be able to win or lose with class, and be able to come back and fight and get better.
Richmond Hill will kick it off from the 45-yard line of Glynn Academy. I imagine this one will maybe hit the luxury boxes there in the end zone. No, they're going to squib it or do something. They're going to put it on the ground, and it's kind of an onside kick, or maybe they were just practicing some sort of situation, but it was recovered by Glynn Academy at the 40-yard line. So taking the opportunity to try different things.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would have did that being up 31-12, but I guess they were really trying to put this game away here, and they figured being this far in Glynn's territory, it's just like a decent return at this.
Yeah, and they could have seen something on film earlier in the week that if they are set up in this type of return, we're going to flip to this real quick and kick it where they're not. So,
yeah.
Anyway, first down, 10 yards to go at the 40. Ellis hands off to Howard, and Howard puts his head down, get 2 yards, be second down and 8 yards to go. Glynn Academy just has not been able to get the run game going to open up other things in the passing game.
No, but you can't underestimate returning 18 starters on this team here. I've heard that Richmond was going to be good, and this is the way that they wanted to open up their season, especially being on the road, being able to test their mettle, seeing how they can play in an environment like this, and they've been answering the call.
Coach Matt Lazat in his 14th year overall, 10th year at Richmond Hill. After 4 years at Aquinas and Augusta, Ellis on the keeper, going to be dropped down for a loss back at the 39-yard line. His brother, Tony Lazat, is the defensive coordinator, and they were both members of the 2004 FCS National Championship team at James Madison. Matt Lazat was the quarterback. Tony Lazat was the safety on that team for the Dukes that won the national championship in the FCS level.
Football's in their blood, man, and they're trying to make a legacy moment out of their family's name and certainly pass it down to this next generation.
Third down 11. Ellis back to pass, going to go deep down the left side to Peacock, and Caleb Easterling has him bottled up. Pass was off the mark anyway, so it'll be fourth down for Glynn Academy. It looks like they're going to punt it away again. Richmond Hill unofficially 400 yards total rushing the football tonight.
Yeah. And I tell you, that's one of the things that they would love to continue as they go deep into region play, to be able to run the ball like this.
High snap, Tucker brings it down, kicks it away. Nice booming kick, end over end, comes down to Kirk Scott, calls for a fair catch at the 27-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will take over with 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the game.
Fair catch made by the Cats. Ball on the 27.
Brunswick now up 42-7 over in Jessup. So the Pirates will move to 1-1 on the year. Glynn Academy will also fall to 1-1 on the year. Wayne County will be 0-2 and 0 for Glynn County in the first 2 weeks.
You know, Robbie, I had an opportunity to put in order for Sugar and Spice Donuts 2 weeks in a row with both of our teams going there. I should have took advantage of that.
You should have. I wish they were in here right now.
Yeah.
And we had a new quarterback in there. We'll see who that is. And I think there's a new running back as well. New quarterback is number 3, Gunnar Mobley, sophomore.
Miller on the carry.
And Amari Miller still running the ball. Go ahead, Jermaine.
No, Richmond Hill looks to be going to try to take some of those ones out and going to be thinking about next week.
Richmond Hill has Everglades of Florida for their home opener next week. Then they stay in the Savannah area and travel to New Hampstead. And then they, too, will play Wayne County in Richmond Hill on the 13th of September. They get their region play started September 27th with Tift County. Then they go to Camden. Then they host Valdosta. And then they go to Lowndes and Colquitt to end the season. Some heavyweights on their region schedule.
By the Wildcats.
Timeout, Richmond Hill with 2:28 to go. So even up 31-12, coaching to the end and teaching the twos some lessons. Never know when you might have to be the next man up, and that's what high school football is all about.
Yeah, I remember, you know, being able to get in, you know, when I wasn't starting, and it's always a good experience just to get on the field as a young guy. And I mean, to get you some reps, and I know the coaches look for opportunities to do this when they're up big, but why not be able to do that also during times like this? You know, let these guys be able to know how to handle a little bit of adversity. So, and this is a good way to be able to kind of just make sure that your go-to guys or your starters are not getting hurt during these times. You know, you're under 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, and they got to be able to feel this as well too.
The second down and 12 yards to go. Scoreboard update: Benedictine has now been tied by Beaufort, 21-21. So that game, 9 minutes left in the ball game. There, up in Gwinnett County in the Atlanta area. Two heavyweights in the state of Georgia. Amari Miller on the run. Helmet comes off of someone. Looks like a lineman of Richmond Hill right now.
Miller, the ball carrier.
So it'll be third down and probably 11. Maybe close to 3rd and 10.
A 2-yard gain
from the 27.
10 yards to go.
A little scoop and score would make things interesting right here, wouldn't it?
It would make it interesting. Still got a ways to go. Maybe 2 of those.
Yeah, 2 scoop and scores. Still got 3 timeouts, but it is under 2 minutes now. But we're just trying to keep the viewers with us. Shotgun snap. Hand off to Miller. Miller runs over one of his own men. Get out of my way. And it's going to be brought down to the 31, and Richmond Hill will punt it away on 4th down. He just barreled into the back of his tight end, number 85, Jack McGrath. He will remember that one in the morning, I think.
I'm sure he will, and when they watch film.
Yes.
The game was 4 across the 30, 4th down.
Nothing like an elbow to the back.
Now that put you right into the trainer's room quick.
Brunswick High now up 49-7, pouring it on in Jessup. Punts away. It's a high spiraling kick.
Gorgeous play.
Fair catch made by Glynn Academy's Levant Lockett. Levante Lockett, excuse me. 30-yard line with 57 seconds to go. So Glynn Academy will be 1-1 heading into the off week before Bradwell comes to town in 2 weeks. Say what you will about Bradwell. It's not the best opponent you'll see, but it's still an opponent nevertheless. And in any given Friday night, something can happen. New quarterback in for Glynn Academy is Nico Munoz, and he hands off to Deshaun Howard. Howard gains 6 yards, be 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second down.
The good
So
thing about
an off week to get well, and then an off week, and then you got Bradwell to make you feel better about things too in 2 weeks.
well, at the end of the day, it's a lot of reps early in the season.
Second down and 4 yards to go. Munoz hands to Howard. Howard gets up to the 40-yard line
Howard again with the carry.
and will get the first down. So that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds, maybe 11 seconds.
Bears who move to chains. First and 10, Glynn.
So 11 seconds remaining. Glynn will run one more play, and that will do it. They may not run another play. I don't think they're going to as the final seconds tick away. And your final score here from Glynn County Stadium, Richmond Hill 31 and Glynn Academy 12.
Glynn Academy 12.
Yeah, Glynn Academy's going to learn from this one here. And this one isn't the one where it was just filled with penalties. It's a physical game. And Richmond Hill, a lot of that experience, a lot of senior leadership, they came out and they were just ready to play. They were physical, didn't use a whole lot of finesse. But then again, they have some ball players on that side there. So we'll see what Glynn Academy comes back with after the break that they have. And best wishes to Richmond Hill the rest of the way that they go. And looking forward to see what happens with some of those fine young men on that side there in Richmond Hill.
We'll see you back between the bricks.
So Glynn Academy will be off next week and back between the bricks in 2 weeks. We'll have it for you here on CSN. And final thoughts, Jermaine. Richmond Hill with over 400 yards rushing tonight. That's hard to beat.
Hard to beat, control the clock, got out of here with a win.
He's Jermaine Johnson. I'm Robbie Ross. Thanks to TJ Thompson and his crew, the Golden Isles Career Academy as well, doing a fine job. And Colton Bennett, our spotter, did a great job tonight as well. We'll be back in 2 weeks with Glynn and Bradwell. This has been the Continental Sports Network.